You're watching Nerdosity.
We're going to take the lens, the regular lens, and we're going to now do a solidifying modifier. You can see here. You can mess around with the thickness and stuff. From here, I'm gonna hide the preservers. We don't need those anymore. My thickness that I use is -3.5 because that brings them out a nice bit. Oof. They're having a little trouble with our eyelashes. Alright. See, just like I said. Let's see what we can do about those. Yeah. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Still finagling, but we got that down. We got that. Okay. And so the thickness is to make the actual shell, the actual lens. But once you add a little bit of thickness to it, it actually looks like a frame for a lens piece. So from there, we want the offset to be 0.5 because that brings it into the shell. As you can see, that's how far out the lens would be. We're gonna do 0.4. Yeah, it's not that far out, but it's far enough in where we can see it and know it's there, but not all the way out. So it look like it got bug eyes. So no, it's a Spider-Man, but we don't need bug eyes. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take. Oh, we're gonna put that back away out. We're going to take the lens cutout part. Gonna look here. See, we need it a little bit bigger, so we're going to. Okay, my bad. We're going to enter edit mode. We're going to do this. We're going to do option and click this, the outside edge. We're going to scale up slightly. Just slightly. So the frame itself has a little bit of space to, maybe a little bit less. A little bit of space to sit around in the shell, but also not enough space to move around. We're gonna now match. Oh, nope, don't do that. We're gonna now match the vertices. Let's look here. Yeah, okay. So that's that. Scaled it up a bit. I'm gonna select the outside edge again and pull it out just a fair bit more. This is me. This is for mine because it's so odd. Gonna do these things again. We just want to make sure that there's space for everything to do its part. Just to sit in there nicely. We don't want it to move around, but we want the magnets to be able to fit. We want the lens to be able to fit into a shell perfectly, not like you have to just smack it in. Alright. Now that we did that, let's go back to object mode. We're going to now do a solidifier modifier onto the lens cutout. We're going to do 0.5 more on the thickness. So instead of 3.5, we're going to be doing 4. And it looks safe, just like regular. Then we're going to do, then for the offset, this one's going to be a little bit different than just typing in a number. So you're going to want to get kind of close here. And you're going to want to make sure that this back line here matches up with the back line of the lens. So the lens cutout has to match up with the back line of the lens thing. So we want it to match up. Yeah. That's good. It looks like it is. It doesn't have to be extremely perfect, but very close to it. So that's that. Alright. So from there, we're going to take the shell and now we're going to duplicate the shell. I didn't do this with the lenses just so we could have, like, we knew which one we're going to be doing. So we like knew how the lenses were going to match to do with each other, like with the shell that we've already made, but we want to duplicate this. And shell 1 is going to be shell shell goop. I'm just gonna dupe as in the duplicate. So we're going to select shell dupe, not the not this shell. This shell has all of our well, it would have this shell is just gonna be our control. So we're gonna take this shell, hide this one. Shell dupe. We're going to add a Boolean modifier. We want it to be on fast, difference, and fast. And the object that we're using is the frame cutout, the lens cutout. And so you can see here, as it's all cut out from this shell. So very cool. We're going to apply it. Now it's applied, we can remove the cutout, and we can see that the lens fits quite nice right in there. That's quite nice. Yep, it fits right in there. Gonna hide that, and now you can see that we have our lens cutouts. But we can't see through this, obviously. A person can't see through that, so we're gonna get rid of that. So we're going to make sure that the shell dupe is clicked. We're gonna go into edit mode. Okie dokie. So let's move in to the eye here. Ooh, too much. Okay, from here, you want to click loop cut, and you want the inner edge that is around this eye part here. So between this and this, you want that. And you want to click it and drag it down almost until you're touching it. You just want to make it so it's almost touching it, but not exactly. So now we've made a cut in between it, just like that. So now we're going to click the inside line. Not the one that you just made, but this inside bit here. This inside bit. We're going to delete vertices. Get rid of that. Now you can see that you can, if we go out, you can now see inside. You can see that it's cut. So we've got to get rid of that eye part, just because obviously you want to get rid of it. So we're going to go back into edit mode. We're going to click A. We're going to click P, and then by loose parts. Now you can see here we have this. Now you can see into it. We've got rid of the eye part, but it's not the same on here because we didn't do both loop cuts. But because now, so we want to make everything sure that everything is even. That's why we didn't do a loop cut over here, and you'll see why. What you can do now is add a modifier, mirror. Now see, it brings it back. We don't want that. We're going to do bisect X. And then it gets rid of it. Yeah. And then we're going to add this modifier. Apply it. We're going to apply a modifier. Now we have our eyes taken out. You don't need this anymore, so you can delete that. The inside part of the eye is unnecessary. So from here, from here we can now start to remove the back so that you can actually put your head in here. So we go into edit mode, and we want to click on faces, right? We're going to select all of the back faces. Make sure you don't get any of the sides or any of the front. You want all the back bits, but none of the other bits. Otherwise, you'll be ruining the hardware that you created. So from here, just kind of like drag down with your left click and make sure it's shifted as well, so it selects everything. And that means you get most of the back parts, so you can just shift and select each face of the ones that you didn't get to do with your drag down. I'm gonna click all these, and oops, oh, nuts. No, now I have to do it again. I clicked the hand, but it thought I clicked the face. It was so sad. Oh my gosh. So upsetting. Okay. I'm going to zoom in once again. Make sure not to click something that you're not supposed to. Zoom out. Back in. Zoom back in. We're going to click here and here, here and here. I'm gonna get this here and here. The thing that I was gonna do from here is to zoom in. Oops, too much. And see these two little triangles on either side. You gotta make sure that they're clicked too. That's what I was trying to do before I unclicked everything. Okay, so now that you've selected the back, the full back, I'm trying to like turn it a bit, see if you clicked anything else by accident. Nothing else. Alright, so we got the full back. Now I'm going to click X and then do faces. Or you can click F. That deletes the faces too. And you now have a hollowed out face shell. Woohoo! If we click tab, you can see if you missed anything or clicked something different. It doesn't look like it, so we have our face shell. Almost. It's not done yet. But we're almost there. Super.